Check, check.
Good morning, check, check. Good morning, everybody. We are slowly working our way into the morning time. We got the intro done, but make sure the cameras are all set here. Coming y'all's way in just a second.
There's the feed.
Hey, there we go. A little snow outside might have threw off our camera operations, but we're back, baby. We're live here in Kingston, Massachusetts for the finals here at the fourth qualifier at Ascend Obstacles. This is an amazing gym here inside of the mall. We got a 4-minute time limit for the hybrid course. Top 15 athletes whittled down from the grouping of 140 yesterday. Starting things off this morning with the female division. Top 15 athletes will be going in reverse order from how they placed yesterday. They faced the hybrid and the speed. And today they will be facing a modified hybrid round. Speed course, no changes there. And then the burnout to conclude the day. Here's a look at the leaderboard brought to you by Bucket of Chalk.
Yeah, here's a quick look at the run order. Allison Bond, Adelina Messier, and Abby Clark are going to start things off here. The top 15 from yesterday will run the hybrid, and then the top 12 will advance to speed, where the final 8 will move on to the burnout, and we'll find 5 more athletes to qualify for our championship in March.
Yeah, the way that works is if a qualified athlete bumps out someone that hasn't qualified yet, then it'll just go down across the board. We're down to 5th place currently. We've got some athletes to figure things out here. We've got some on the sidelines trying to visualize a little bit, get warmed up some more. Didn't see any clears yesterday here in the hybrid. Now they've got to face a longer course, 1 extra obstacle, and some modifications. 2 of the course have been made, so we've had a couple areas where dismounts are a little further away, so some of those shortcuts can't be taken like they were yesterday. Allison Bond going to lead the charge, coming out of Ninja Mania, sponsored by Sky Zone. She is swinging her way through right now the ring obstacle. No worries right out the gate. Little wobble there on the balance tank, but we're okay. Big leap up, going to skip out on the first V formation. Make that landing there. And this platform here is one of the first modifications from yesterday. Some athletes were able to shoot directly from the basketball goal to the dismount. We get a thumbs up there, able to go beyond the front plane of the landing platform. Don't have to stick certain landings. This platform here was extended as well, so to go to that final cradle is much more advised. It's Allison Bond making quick work of the first handful of obstacles, and now this balance obstacle definitely been increased in difficulty. It was already tricky yesterday. You see that extra step they have to take, and Allison able to figure it out on her first try. A huge moment. A lot of athletes didn't make it to this point yesterday without at least 1 or 2 falls. So get beyond the rotating cliff. They'll have to go through the vertical limit and cliff ledges. That dismount platform has also been minimized and extended away. So they've got to engage the obstacle. Allison Bond really starting off strong here. Has to stick this landing. And we're looking strong right out the gate.
Yeah, Allison's looking really good here, clean to this point. 1:53, and as the first runner, it's so important to put some pressure on the rest of the field.
It's her 5th time making it into the finals. Now this tire swing, you can see the back tire limiting their momentum. So you have to really force it through here to make sure you can cover the distance, hold it on tight. Happy about making that on her first try. Putting together a really strong run here.
Big smile on her face, and the fact that she's doing all this clean strat, not taking a fail yet, this is huge.
How often do we see the first athlete make it this far into a course run without any falls? Not too often. Now taking the opportunity to relax a little bit. A little more breathing room with 4 minutes. This obstacle changed from yesterday as well. They had to go to the front portion of the board onto the sloper. Today, they have to use the PVC pipe and the crimper on the side. It will spin a bit as they drop down to it. See how tough it is to hold on to that. No one cleared the option yesterday with the sloper hold on the front side. So changing the style of obstacles, something completely different for them to try here. Gotta wonder if the athletes are either happy or disappointed that they have to try something completely different. Allison having a hard time getting this one figured out. And Allison going for that third and final try. Grip gives out there at the end. What a way to start, though. It's going to put a lot of pressure on the other athletes as they try to get to that obstacle now without any falls. And in a timely fashion. Adelina Messier from the Albany Ninja Lab stepping up. 7 years of experience, 16 years old, ready to take on this hybrid course. Coached by Jeff Snyder and Joe Maxwell. Trains with Bertie Messier, Jazzy Ishmael, Jesse Gambalunge on the move now through the swing on the rings. Good shoot through the window, making sure we avoid that truss. Opting for the 180 turn. Gets the drop down and the hopper right back up. Maintaining that forward progression. Oh, we're a little off axis here. Fighting back for the first cannonball to try to straighten that swing out for the sideways dismount. Excellent job, great adjustment, not rushing the dismount, risking a potential early fall. Adelina's 8th time competing with NSC, 5th time now making it into the finals. Good hops through the bar hop. Heading over the balance. Now, I tried this one this morning. That is not a tacky or easy to walk along rail, but we're able to get through it, up and through the box. The steepness of the vault box makes it a little tough to get pressure, increase that difficulty by adding that extra step, but so far athletes able to figure it out. Adelina enjoys coaching when she's not training and competing. No problem with the grip obstacles. As we find our way on to the next platform. .212 through the tires. She wants to try to get beyond Allison on the leaderboard. Going to be close to the grab, but the distance there just out of reach. When you're trying to build up your swing, you feel that tire behind you as it impedes your progress. Can be a little disheartening when you're up there thinking you've got the distance built up, but then that stopper behind you really takes away a lot of your power. Have to really overdo it on the backswing. Gets it on her second attempt. I'm going to try to recover some grip power here for the robot arms. Athletes probably wishing they had the robot arms right about now. As the pump slowly starts to set in, you've got some fatigue from yesterday, running 2 courses. PVC sleeve has to stay in contact. They have to compress inwards. They don't want to rotate too far because as soon as it gets down to an angle, it will start to slide off. Hold on tight. One more arm to go onto. Big reaches up. Just taxing that pull power. And no sleeve on this one, but still a awkward transition here with that rotation. Almost secures it, but time is up right there at the end for Adelina. Abby Clark standing by for her run now. Abby standing by, 32 years old, 8 years of experience. Was previously a hurdler and sprinter, competing in track events for 12 years. Prior to her ninja journey, and a gymnast for 20. So quite the athletic background. DGS sponsored athlete, making our way through. On her way up and over, out of the balance tanks. It's Abby's 9th time with the NSC. 6th time in the finals. Off to the side with the big kick out, making sure that momentum carries her forwards. Getting that switch grip, walking bar. Rotation here. Into the next cradle we go. Some of these obstacles now with the extended platforms, forcing the athletes to make a couple extra moves. Might tax them a little more based on how they ran the course yesterday. Abby, no problem through the balance. Swinging her way through. She took the skip. Tried taking the skip twice yesterday before going to the vertical limits. Today, no skips really possible with that smaller platform there being the end of one obstacle and the start of the next. They don't want to risk a potential miss by falling off the obstacle. Can we get through the tire swing in one? If she does, she'll be in a good time position to take the top spot on the leaderboard and gets it through, linking the dismount. Abby, sub 2 minutes to this point. More pressure on the later athletes. I really like the changes they've made to this course. The truss being climbed up is an option as well. Take out some of the hang time on the hands. Trying to find the right way to engage this on the drop. Holding tight, no problem on her first attempt. Thumb not wrapping around, feeling confident with the open hand grip. Abby, a strong burnout athlete, so some of these tough upper body obstacles, a little more in her wheelhouse, but the drop down there just out of reach.
Oh no, Strat.
Looking smooth through till that point. She's got a better feel for it. I think she can handle it this time around. You'd think the Second one would be a little easier, but it's still just as challenging once that grip starts to get worn down by almost overexerting here with that PVC sleeve on the first one. And you've got the big drop that's going to really engage the lats that you have to put on the brakes for the catch, and the big pull here just to get in position. Here we go on try two. Time ticking away. Gonna have to rush this for the dismount. Makes the hold, needs to swing through, and gets another point. There we go, Abby. Facing the last obstacle here. Up for grabs. Cane transfer is the new last obstacle. And a little bit of a cane lane traversal towards the buzzer. Abby getting a hand on the cane just to give it a try. She's now sitting in first through 9 obstacles in a time of 3:52, the new mark the other athletes will be shooting for. Sam Leahy on the move right now. It's one of the first athletes to progress towards the final obstacle yesterday, put a strong run together. Coming out of Surge Ninja. Coaches Carter Hopping really enjoys these hybrid style courses. It's only her second time competing in the NSC. First time making it into the finals. All right, at Vitality earlier this season was 31st there, but here we are making it through that front side, that front plane, hitting that landing platform, showing that she's able to cover that distance for the dismount. And gets through the bar obstacle, no problem. Into balance we go. Push off, got a little friction tape, but leaning off to the side a little too much. Gonna take a fall on the balance. This was one that was getting a lot of athletes flustered some yesterday. Short changes the balance again. This is a tough one. If to try to dial in, you try to calm down. One more wrinkle added to the balance, throws off Sam a little bit, taking 2 falls there, but she's able to figure it out on her third and final attempt. Into the rotating cliffs now. A lot of power, going for a skip towards that front side of the cliff ledge instead of going to that vertical limit grip. Might feel more confident with taking that toss to it again, trying to skip the vertical limit. Another tough spot for Sam. Third and final try. Let's see what she decides to go with here. Still sticking with that same approach and not going to get beyond the rotating arm. Tough spot for Sam to be in. From the top 12 will be moving into speed next. Kinley Jenkins ready to go right now. Kinley coming out of the Syracuse Ninja Barracks. We work our way into it. Favorite courses to run here in NSC are the hybrid style courses. Loves the big moves and sketchy obstacle tricks. You know, these athletes always enjoy putting together some highlight reel moves. They enjoy training those kind of style of obstacles. When they face more standard, straightforward obstacles, probably feel a lot more comfortable when they know, all right, this is a lot more simple than what I'm used to doing already.
Yeah, here's a look. We moved the dismount platform further today, so that skip is not really going to be advisable.
Hopping forwards. She's got a background as a Irish dancer for 8 years. Let's see if we can use some of that dance skill here.
Oh
Cross
my gosh,
the balance.
Rad.
Yep, simple.
The balance. She made that look easy, dude.
Well, we got a little more grip gauntlet here being tested. 6th time with the NSC, 4th time in the finals. Competed in the Youth Championship, Season 1 and Season 2. And here we go. Popping down with the reverse grip, almost holding tight. Jump back up, try again. Not going to get it on try 2. Pressure starts to mount here. You're in this position, you got to wonder, do you change something up? Do you try a new move? Do you still go with the same tech? Going for a skip just for a valiant last effort. Nice try, Kinley. A lot of folks opted for the skip yesterday. Zoe Harkness, ready to go. Standing by, take on this course.
Yeah, all the way from Australia. Came over here for these 2 competitions, Jungle Gym last week, Ascend this week, and here she is in the top 15 again.
You have champion from Australia in the leagues over there, strong athlete, 17 years old, 5 years of experience competing. Chatting with some of the athletes this morning. She was excited to see the snow outside. It's a snowy day out here in Massachusetts. Said it is about 100 degrees back in Australia. Only get the snow up in the mountaintops. So seeing it in this environment, something unique for her to experience here in the States. No problem on the cannonballs. Bar in hand, ready to go through the bar hop. Walking bar combo. Trains out of the Compound Training Center. No problem on the hop through the bars. Working our way into the balance line. There we go. Great control. Just slows her momentum down.
Yeah, it's really cool seeing Zoe out here. She competed last season, only made it to 1 NSC, and went out on the balance on day 1, and it was certainly not indicative of her talent level. So it's just cool to see her out here performing to her abilities.
There we go. Nice job missing the vertical limit on the first, but catches it on the swing back and gets the dismount down. Athletes able to adapt to the changes from day 1. Shows their capability and a great swing through. I think.
Oh, no.
Oh, unfortunate there.
It's a start-stop platform.
Stepping backwards. Not clean enough of a dismount. Athletes try to link that swing through to ensure they don't have to take an extra swing. And there we go, leaning towards the truss that time to be sure about it. Zoe, 1 fall to this point. Shake out, get ready for this tough upper body obstacle here. PVC pipe spins, but the handle past it does not on the second arm. Change from yesterday. Got to compress inwards. You rotate it too far down, it's going to slide off. Hold, a little lock off, keeping the arms bent and pulls through. Nice job. Was 13th in Jungle Gym. Not quite able to get into speed and making it close to a clear here. She'll have time for one last try. Will be short on time, though, with about 20 seconds to get through it. Might be possible, but she is really going to have to push the pace here. See, she's trying to get in a position to quickly get through. Good link across. Time is unfortunately up for Zoe. The fall backwards after the tire swing just ate up enough time there. Still a decent spot to be in. With a handful of athletes more to go. Mila Getting, ready to go, coming out of Big Time Ninja from Bolingbrook, Illinois. Out there with Ethan Swanson now, originally from Florida, training with the Jungle Gym. Strong competitor from the NSC Youth Championships. Took first place back in Season 2 of the Youth NSC. Competed a few times last season. And this is her third qualifying event this season. Highest place she made was at Obstacle Academy in 7th. So within striking distance of getting a qualifying spot. Just to increase her chances here. Pushing through the hybrid. You're going to swing back one more time to ensure we get that dismount lined up just right. Bar hopping our way through. Nicely done. One more should do it. Get the dismount down and heading over for balance. Got to really push off that side wall, falling off to the side a little bit, was off angle some. The extra step added just adds another contact point. Will twist their body a little bit too much. Want to be able to get your body facing that dismount platform so you can at least launch yourself towards it. Ability to calm it down enough for the run across is tough when you know it's only one final attempt. Mila missing the front side of the platform. So unfortunately not going to be able to move beyond that. Lily Barrett up now. Tenth time competing on an NSC. 10th time making it into the finals. Consistent in moving into the next round. Is a Ascend athlete, so familiar with the environment. Might feel right at home competing here. Always nice to compete in your home environment. Don't have to travel. Make things a little easier on the athletes to be able to adjust. We'll try to move through this quickly. Has podiumed 7 times in previous competitions. Moving through at a good pace right now. Striding through, no worries on the balance, already qualified.
Lily's extremely consistent, and I love the pace at which she runs her hybrid courses.
An aggressive swing back. Having to take a little extra time on the transition onto the vertical limit, but no problem there. Big climb up to try to get some more height to help with that swing start. And the toss across, covering the distance, and the dismount, no worries there. 1:27 to this point. Extremely fast time. Give her some time here to recover, not having to feel the pressure of the time quite yet.
Well, she's got a handful of runners after her. Finished 9th place yesterday. 8th place, I apologize. So she really, really wants to put some pressure on the rest of the field here.
Almost ready for the drop. Wingspan will be tested. Holding on tight, full extension here. 15 years old, 7 years of experience. Dead hang, quick shake out of the hands to refresh that grip. Small ledge on the side. Kicking up, rotating, holding on. And we're through with time to spare, about a minute and some change. Onto the cane up for grabs. Cane dangling there. Have to be able to be on the taped portion and then throw and catch. Nicely done. Now moving forwards. There's a bar that they can utilize to help with the transfer over. And a quick toss across. No stopper on those ledges. So your swing has to come to a bit of a stop.
1 on you.
Or you want your body in a position to allow you to throw right away. Ooh, hold on, bottomed out a bit there. Want the hips back on the catch, the swing through for the dismount. Lily Barrett gets the clear in of the hybrid. And DeGangi heading out for a quick interview to chat with Lily Barrett. Great job, only one fail on the cane lane. I'm gonna head out, grab the microphone, and do a quick interview. Sometimes the interview is the athlete's least favorite portion of the course, but we'll go chat with the athlete right now. Great job.
All right, our camera's over there. All right, we're standing by with Lily Barrett, just stepping off of the hybrid course. How did you feel about the run?
I think the run was good. I'm like pretty upset with this fall because like this obstacle is definitely harder than this one, so I shouldn't have taken a fall in it, but I think everything up to here was pretty smooth.
Yeah, what happened here on this last move? You were right at the dismount. What happened?
On this one, I just went too fast, so I didn't have enough time to pull and then set, so I couldn't throw for the dismount.
Yeah, talk to me a little about yesterday, coming into this, taking 8th place. You've still got a lot of really talented girls coming up that are running after you. So how does that affect, running in the middle of the pack versus, you've run towards the end of the pack a lot. How does that adjust the strategy?
It's like hard because like I took rest in a couple spots, and if I was running later, I would have known if I taking that rest was okay, or if I should take that rest, or if I shouldn't take that rest. So I really just have to play with I'm gonna take the rest so I know I can get this off so I'm fresh enough, instead of where if I saw other people clear faster, I wouldn't have taken that rest and would have just had to go.
Yeah, well, amazing run. We got speed and burnout coming up, and we'll see how your hybrid run holds up, but excited to watch the rest of it.
Thank Thank you.
Nice job, Lily.
Excellent job out there. Getting those hybrid clears. Always a good feeling, hitting that buzzer to finish things out. Kara McCarthy, ready for her run, swinging into action right now. Kara started her ninja journey back in 2019 after being a fan of American Ninja Warrior. Now, out here performing, trains at Ascend as well. Second season with the NSC. Big dismount down. Has taken first place before at a qualifying event that was back at Stanford. So makes her way across the cannonball swing. Kara, another athlete that likes to attack courses, pushing the pace. Making her way through the bar hop, no worries there. Plays soccer for her high school. Putting the footwork to use there on the balance. Grip here going to be challenged. Pulling up as she swings into it, missing, re-gripping. Showcasing some of that grip strength and ability to adjust quickly. Tire swing build up here. One more should do it. And knocks it out, 142 to this point. Quick stretch of the forearms. Prep the grip. One more go, checking the time with Coach, the head judge Bellion out there. Likes to design her own courses and make new obstacles for the rig she's got set up back at home. When she's not training here at Ascend, PVC pipe goes spinning, losing the grip. Reset team jumps in to action for a quick reset. Coach Matt and Coach Lucas out there making sure things are good to go.
Yeah, and Kara was really the closest athlete to completing this obstacle yesterday. We didn't see any girls get through this, and Kara was extremely close, and there's been a pretty significant change to the obstacle here today, so she's got to kind of learn a whole different approach now.
Able to figure that first arm out. Now the second one. Grip going to be tested one more time. No problem lining it up and dropping on down. They're heading over for the cane lane. Has to swing out to it. We'll face it. Rotate and dropping down. Good grab high, making sure got some room just in case the hands slip down that tape a little bit. To the front. Quick hop out. Ooh, steadies the swing to control the dismount, and we're going to sprint to the buzzer and get another clear in the hybrid. Nicely done, Kara, finishing a little quicker with one fall at 3:31. And Ganji out onto the floor. Got to get another interview with Kara real quick.
Nice job. All right, so we'll look at our camera that's over here. All right, we're standing by with Kara. Kara, yesterday you were one of the closest athletes to clearing this course. I think we all agreed that you were looked the best on this obstacle. How did you have to adapt with the obstacle being pretty wildly different today?
I just changed my plan a little bit, but I knew I could hold on to the cliff because it's a little easier than the sloper. But I just have to figure out my technique with putting in the pipe.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit about Lily just cleared before you. What's going through your head as a competitor standing on the starting platform watching the athlete before you get to the buzzer?
It put on a lot of pressure, but I just tried to look at her moves and see what I could do to kind of do similar
Yeah.
to her, I guess.
This last obstacle, cane up for grabs as you're coming through. You looked really, really clean on this. Can you talk to me a little bit about how this obstacle works and what was your plan on it?
I really like cane, so I was just planning to like lead with my left or right and then just like put it in the bar. And then here I kind of got stuck, but I just tried to like drive my heels to the dismount.
Yeah, well, honestly, great run, and we got speed and burnout coming up. Which one are you looking forward to more?
Burnout, but I like speed. I like this course, like the speed course. So.
Well, good luck. Can't wait to see it. Nice job, Kara.
Excellent work. Knocking out another hybrid course. Skylar waltzing her way onto the start. Taking one extra backswing to make sure we cover the distance. Skylar coming out of Ninja Mania in Danbury, Connecticut. Second season with the NSC, only fourth time here at a qualifier. Took 7th place at Vitality Obstacle Fitness earlier this season. Didn't quite make it into the finals at Jungle Gym. So feeling strong out there after having a return into day 2. Put skills to the test once again. The extended version of the NSC. A couple swings here to be sure about the distance to cover and the change of angle on the bar crossing. Quick little bicycle kick. Now lining up for the balance. Switching the footing a little bit. We get through it. Nice job. Knocking the Olos out there. Some coaching support on the side with the time and the encouragement.
Come on, Sky.
15 years old, 8 years of experience. See how the athletes adapt to this extended platform being a little further away, requiring more grip to be utilized. On to the vertical limit. Those are not easy to hold on to. When you have to pull your way up into it, you want to have a little more bend in the arms, a little more of a locked off position. Reverse grip. Something to be tested here. Vertical limits, typically a late burnout obstacle, stage 3 style obstacle. Oh, she went for a bump across. That might be a great way to go about it if the wingspan is able to withstand being stretched out that far, plus
It's a
a
huge
blind
move.
grab. Yeah, it's a blind reach. You don't really know where or how high to grab. So it's going to surprise the forearms a little bit. Got to be ready. Third and final try for Skylar. Working towards the end there. She might try that skip again, potentially. She's eyeing it. Bumps out to it. Hold on, Skylar. There we go. Great job. Great fight. Looking for that dismount now. Stays alive after the 2 misses. Knows she's short on time. Has to fight for this one.
Well, you can see there's a big smile on Lucas's face. We talked about that last night. We were wondering if any athletes might try that. And here you go.
Well, switching to the switch grip to make sure she doesn't peel out on the backswing for the momentum build, but the momentum not quite there. Being taxed a little bit more on the rotating arm obstacle might be coming into play here, and knew she was short on time and just goes for it. Good fight out there from Skylar. Riley Bishop up now. Riley trains at Fair Oaks Ninja Park and Grit Rosalind out of the New York area. Says her favorite obstacle just happens to be the vertical limits.
Yeah, I passed by Riley earlier this morning, and she just said, yeah, she just loves ascend courses. She loves the courses here today. Let's see what she's got here on this hybrid.
Good lineup for the ring swing dismount. Leaning back a little bit. Tossing over onto those V formations. Ooh, one hand up, almost short change of the jump up to the basketball rim, but harnesses a little Michael Jordan hang time for the slam dunk. And nice transition across, making sure we hop through quickly, using that momentum to her advantage. Gets another drop down. Enjoys parkour. So some of these balance obstacles, no problem there. A little front con. Get to the platform to finish things out. It's a good skill to train. Falling in quick, and just like that, out of there, off that vertical limit. 119 to this point. Shorter athlete's going to have a little more ground to cover. Makes it tougher to build up this momentum with those big tires. Take one big backswing. And gets the swing down at 136 to this point.
Yeah, so Riley competed in our youth championship back in the summer in August. 4th place overall in that 13U division. She's a really talented athlete. Took 4th on the hybrid in that competition, so definitely a good hybrid athlete.
Rotate up. Find the angle. Wingspan here again. Tested. Hard fall there.
Yeah, that's such a tough drop. As you drop in, that PVC just wants to spin out on you. And they did not do this yesterday. They had a little bit of a harder version of this without the PVC. This is kind of a new movement for them to try to figure out here on day 2.
Spinning again. We'll have one final try, not having much success with that PVC pipe. Plenty of time. Really want to compress. Oh, no, it's...
If she resets to the starting block, she might be able to reach it here.
Oh, no. Can't touch the ground. That is... Oh, no, it's such... Okay, we're alive.
There we go.
Puts it in her pocket. Okay. Come on, Riley. What a battle. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Really put forth a strong effort out there.
Yeah, and I think you could definitely tell the time was starting to get to her. She started moving a little bit quicker there. And, yeah, it just was running out of time. Almost a good save there on the PVC spinner. Final 4 athletes here, Strat.
All right, up now, Charlotte Barrett, another Ascend athlete. Leaned into the truss, can't touch the truss for extra balance, just a...
Yeah, that just little tap sent her back, and you could see her face. She's like, dang it.
Yeah, a little frustration, understandable. It's right there, attempting to kind of lean into it for safety, but cannot engage that. And now bouncing off to the side of the rim to make sure we can get set up for the cannonballs quickly. Try to make up for some lost time. We head into the bar hopper. Hopping through and links the dismount down. Feeling the pressure a bit, gonna get tangled up some on the rail run. Charlotte, third season with the NSC, quick footing there, able to figure it out. 10th NSC competition, 5th time in the finals. Swing back a little bit, but no problem on grip. So 2 falls already. Probably feeling the pressure to clear the rest of these without any errors. One more should do it here. Oh, not feeling it quite yet. There we go.
Yeah, and so she's still got a full 2 minutes for these last 2 obstacles here, and obviously she's going to be a little disappointed with some of the earlier mistakes, but she's in a great position here.
Charlotte qualified already earlier this season. Pulling our way up now onto the robot arms. Waiting for the drop here. Good job holding in tight.
Yeah, it looks like her hands are good there.
Yeah, the judge is watching to make sure that PVC wasn't half on, half off, allowing the athletes only on the PVC portion. If they utilize that pipe underneath, it kind of takes away the difficulty of the spinning pipe. First try, making the grip strong here. Huge moment to help on the leaderboard position. 4th now. We're facing that final obstacle.
3:11.
Qualified back at Vitality, first qualifier of the season, getting 3rd place there. Good cane tech. Swing is a little sideways, going to try to straighten out some here using that handle. Linking through, stopping the momentum here. Now trying to get that dismount down, and we pull through for another buzzer. Charlotte Barrett bumping into 3rd place. Let's go chat with her, see how she's feeling. Post-run, fist bumps around. A quick chat with another hybrid clear, Charlotte Barrett.
Charlotte! Come on over here, Char. All right. We're standing by with Charlotte Barrett. Charlotte just getting off the course. We got the clear. How are we feeling?
Not that good.
Not that good. I mean, first of all, we had the little touch here on the second obstacle. Talk to me a little about that, having to go back and having to like reset your mindset to do the rest of the course.
I think I was just going too fast, and I wasn't really paying attention to where my hands were. I just touched it. I went back, I was pissed, and I was like, okay, well, kind of have to finish now if I'm not going to fail on the second obstacle.
Yeah, I mean, so again, we took another fail on balance, and then we got here with, I think you still had 2 minutes left, a minute for each obstacle technically. So you're sitting in 8th place, kind of knowing that you have to clear. As you get on this platform, what are you kind of thinking about with 2 obstacles left?
Well, I saw like the people before me clear, and I knew I had to clear if I wanted to be in a good spot. I was worried for this, but I thought if I got to this, I could get it. This was harder than I expected, though.
This one, yeah. I mean, compare this version to yesterday's version.
This one's much easier than yesterday's. I mean, I'm not good at slopers, and the slopers I think were much harder.
Yeah, well, honestly, it's a great job recovering. I know it's not the run that was ideal for you, but still being able to fight through the 2 fails, knowing you had to clear it and getting the job done, really, really impressive stuff, and I can't wait to see you on Speed and Burnout.
Thank you.
Nice job.
There we go, folks. Shows the extra obstacle of the mental attitude these athletes need to maintain when the runs don't quite go the way they were hoping. Good adjustments out there. Another Vitality athlete stepping up. Akshar Papu on the move right now. Swinging her way through the ring and looking for that forward dismount. Right away through the balance, moving at a quick pace. Currently ranked 6th overall in the NSC. Aka is 16 years old, swinging her way through, 9 years of experience. Her 13th time competing in the NSC, 9th time making it into the finals. Looking for the bar hop. Finding the angle. And hopping through down into the balance we go. Kara Mack over there with some action shots. Overshooting on the balance, kicking off the block a little too hard there. We'll have to reset. Looking for the tic-tac off the wall. Stepping out, almost making it through. One last try here. A lot of pressure here in 12th right now. Wants to get this balance figured out. Come on, no! Just shy of the dismount. Another heartbreaking run. And with a few athletes left, that's going to leave Akshar on the bubble. Down to our final 4 athletes to go. Excuse me, 2 athletes. Last 2 athletes here.
Grace Gordon up next.
Grace coming out of the Obstacle Ninja Academy out of Orlando, Florida. 17 years old, 4 years of experience, swinging our way across.
Ooh, careful on that box.
A little sideways, but adjusts no problem. Clips the bar underneath, but as long as it stays intact and not knocked out of its cradle, it's A-OK. Up and over we go. Says she's very competitive and persistent. Does not stop trying obstacles. That's the kind of attitude you want to have in this sport where falls happen consistently. Be able to fight through obstacles that take you out. Mark, true champion in the making. There we go. Good landing there from Grace. On over now to balance. Volleyball and track background. 6th NSC for Grace, just missing the balance. Right now in the 13th. We'll have to clear this if she wants to move into speed. Another kick off the side.
Pressure mounting here for Grace right now, and she's a phenomenal speed athlete, so if she could just get to the speed round,
all right, let's go. All you, Grace.
she'll be all right.
This is a tough spot, man. This is tension here.
And this would be back-to-back Aka and Grace would be a shock.
Ooh, big leap out, gets the jump up, nice work. Pressure was on, able to shake off those 2 falls. And in 12th right now, we'll still want to get through one more obstacle. Oh no, and pops off of the vertical limit.
Yeah, she still has one more runner to go. Addie Herman running next, so she's not safe right now. Has to get through this obstacle. If she does, she'll be locked into the speed round. And that is really where Grace excels.
Extra obstacle, little quick grab there, just missing. Frustration mounting a little bit.
Yeah, you could tell she's frustrated here. I mean, the run started really well, but a couple mistakes now and a lot of pressure on these last two obstacles.
Let's see how the game plan's going to change, taking a little extra rest.
Not too much.
Fighting for it here, going to
She's
try to
looking
bump out, move, and just out of reach. And Grace in the hot seat for the final runner here in the hybrid, Addie Herman. Addie coming out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness. 7 years of experience, 20 years old. Longtime competitor in NSC format as well. This is her 17th time in NSC, 15th time making it into the finals. 10 podium finishes for Addie. Very consistent when it comes to performing at the top level. As we work our way across, having the benefit as the last runner, knows exactly where she needs to get to. She's going to be pushing well beyond that to fight for another podium finish. Straight on the swing, off axis a bit. Might have to grab back at that first cannonball, taxing the grip a little bit more. Has the patience to figure it out.
Yeah, well, I like how she didn't rush the dismount there and go off balance. She really waited, took the extra backswing. That's somewhere you really don't want to make a silly mistake.
Saw her at Jungle Gym just the other week. Took 7th there. So has not qualified quite yet this season. Ooh, take a drop there. She is in 14th right now.
Strat, the tension on this balance obstacle of these last three runners.
And no, what we looked like we had it. We'll review it here. And we get through. Taking some extra tension there with that fall, but able to adjust. That's going to bump her into speed, so she is okay to move on, but wants to get a little further into this, increasing her position on the leaderboard. All the points add up. No problem on the vertical limit and cliffs, jumping right into the tire swing. Swinging through here. Getting the tire swing, no problem with time to spare here. Just about 1:30 left. Oh, now the PVC pipe. Looking for the rotation here. Addie, strong upper body athlete. Dropping down, open grip, trusting that she can maintain the compression enough to make the move. Pulling her way through. One more big drop to handle. Squeezing down, not quite there. Take a second here to reset, recalibrate. Rechalk and checking for the time, how much he has to make it through. Dropping down, not quite there at it. And with just a few seconds left, going into a little extra time. Might have been a missed call that was reviewed during her run previously on the balance. I think we're going to fight through to see if there is enough time to potentially get through this. We'll see what the final say is going to be, but dropping down, I think the call was close on the balance, so they'll have a look at it, and I think that's why DeGanti's out there right now talking through. Probably adjust the score a bit and see what the final verdict is for Addie. Right now sitting in ninth. Well, that'll do it for the hybrid. Top 12 athletes moving in to the speed coming up in a second. As the batteries and cameras get changed out, the leaderboard will be updated. If you want to follow along, you go to ninjasportnetwork.com to follow along. If you're a Patreon member, don't forget to check out those fantasy teams, see how your fantasy teams are doing. So we move into the next round. Let's see here. So we've got top 12, Kara, Lily, Charlotte, Abby, Riley, Allison, Zoe, Adelina, Skylar, Kinley, Sam, and Grace are your top 12 to move on. And we'll be back in just a bit, folks. So we're talking it through right now on Addie Herman's run, but we'll be back in just a bit.
All right, so we're going to get our course changed over for speed. Athletes are going to get a little walkthrough. We're going to show the leaderboard here in just a second. See where things stand here for the female division. And here's a look presented by Bucket of Chalk. Kara McCarthy, Lily Barrett, Charlotte Barrett. Those are your top three. Those are your only three clears of the round.
Yep, so Grace, Akshara, and Mila Not moving on. Great attempt out there. Balance, obstacle, still being tough. Moving into speed now. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back in just a bit.
What's up, ninjas? We're excited to tell you more about our Bucket Mania competition. This event is 4 days long. The first 2 days, July 30th and 31st, is our 6th Pro Bucket of Chalk competition, bringing back the 4-stage traditional format that we all love so much.
August 1st and 2nd will be Mini Bucket. Last year was incredible watching the next generation of athletes coming out. This year, everything will be bigger and better.
Sign up is on screen right now, and we'll see you there.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet merch, so go online and check it out. Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today. All right, everybody, welcome back. We are getting things ready for our speed round. Athletes just finalizing their plans, getting ready to attack this course.
Speed's always a fun one. They've got 3 minutes to get through all the obstacles. Retry system's still there. If they fall, they must go back, complete the obstacle before moving on. 5-second reset time. More of a time penalty, where in this rule set, they don't have the falls count against them like they did in hybrid. So you'll see a lot of athletes going as fast as possible. Still a tactical approach that they have to take. If they placed high, they don't want to go so fast that they wind up making a mistake, hurting their overall score. So we will see how they decide to adjust. Lower ranked athletes will definitely be pushing the pace to try to get a little higher up the leaderboard so they can move into the burnout. Only the top 8 will move in to the next round.
Yep. All right, Allison Bond is going to be up first on this speed round here.
All right, Allison says speed is her favorite style of course to run. We are standing by. Run order does not change based on how they did in hybrid. Run order stays the same from how they placed yesterday overall. So as athletes drop out, run order stays the same, and Allison on the move. Big backswing back to get a little extra height onto the Lachey line. Going to pull her way through, dropping down, matching these links through over into the drop down. Quick little peek at the Patreon supporters as we find our run back in action. Around the corner on the tile drops. Ring, swing through, pull through on the trapeze, dismount quickly. Here we go, up onto the ring, transfers, trying to find that last bar in hand, kicks back for the dismount, down beyond the padding, is going to get a good time at 33.8.
Yeah, definitely seems happy with that run. Pretty smooth, no extra movements.
What's tough here is the start of the speed. They have to start on that platform, not allowed to run into it. It's where sprint training comes in handy. No one had to explode right out of the starter block. Adelina Messier on the move right now. Swinging away over. Quick pulls here. Good arch through for the dismount swing. Double bounce on the trampoline going straight into the vault box. They have that sidewall that is available if they'd like to utilize it. Ooh, goes for the one-handed reach. Going to have to go back. Wanted to try to stretch out and maybe pull it off on the backswing. Not able to do so her first try, but able to adjust, get into that ring. Grab going for the one-arm move through. Backswing here, cutting forwards to the top of the block. Adelina finishes at 34 flat. Abby Clark ready to go. Warming up the hands a little bit more, making sure the chalk is dry. Athletes like various types of chalk, some of the liquid chalk preferred. Abby on the swing right now, took 4th in hybrid. Points will add up through the various courses. No problem with the linked Lachey's. Double bounce, going to make another one there to be sure about that cat grab onto the wall for the sidewall dismount. Back into it. One more swing required here. That's adding a little extra time. Wanted to make sure we got that dismount. Monkey bar swing, one arm after the other. Pulls through, goes well beyond the platform, running over to the buzzer. Finishing up at 37 seconds for Abby. Here you start to see just how much one backswing adds to their time overall. Sam Leahy striding into action and bouncing across those Bosus. Big pull through off of the trapeze. That's going to save a lot of time. No need for that extra backswing. Bouncing one, bouncing two, steadies her run across for a quick shimmy. Ooh, leaning to the side, we're able to adjust. And into the backswing off of the ring. Good pull through there on the lower trapeze into the ring swing. One hand, two hands. Looking for the drop down. Might be a close time at 31.7 for Sam.
Yeah, well, Sam definitely needed that after 12th in the hybrid. Huge performance there on speed. We're creeping towards the sub 30-second mark, Strat.
Yeah, the no swing off that first trapeze bar may make the difference. Kinley Jenkins are ready to go right now. Up and over we go. Another quick move off that first trapeze. Arching through. You'll see a couple variations on the swing tech. Big leap to the top of the vault box. Nicely done. Not many able to handle those kind of big bounces. Pulling through. This is a great way to get to the end of the course here. Might be looking at a sub 30-second time. Setting back, making sure we cover that distance on the dismount down. And Kinley Jenkins, 28.9.
That trampoline move was absolutely massive, and it saved so much time getting to the top of the box. Great commitment.
28.91. Will we see anyone get beyond that? Zoe Harkness going to try her best here. Taking the backswing to be sure about the distance on the line of Lachey's. Lead tech, one hand forward, matching with a trail hand. Gets through, no need for big arches across. Cranes the top of the vault box, quick safety vault through. Showcasing a little parkour skill set there. Onto the ring swing, back we go. Pulling through here onto trapeze. Dismount, a little short, but we get through onto the big rope swing. Matching the grip, pulling through, trying to get to the top of the box. Falling forward for the buzzer, reaches, might be taking a look to see if she got it. Okay, hard fall there at the end. 30.4 for Zoe. Almost that vault box at the end there didn't tip up as she was landing forward. May have gotten that buzzer, but just shy of it. See a lot of athletes just going for broke out there. Lily Barrett ready to go now. Jumping in, backswing here required. It's tough to get that momentum built up off that box to get things swinging into action, but quickly through the Lachey line. Lily, over we go to the top of the block, dropping back down onto the rings. A little off axis here. We'll straighten out some off to the side. We're okay beyond the front line of that dismount platform, pulling her way into it, straighten out that swing, and over to the buzzer at 29 flat for Lily. Ooh, man, sub 30 on this course. Tough to do. Kara McCarthy on the run through right now. Kara going up, that backswing there. Lead out tech here on the Lachey line. A little arch to get through those last two lower bars. Big jump over onto the sidewall, able to grab onto it and get into the tile run. Falling quickly, quick Lachey off of that first trapeze backswing and pull through for another dismount down onto the last platform before going for the 90-degree reach, but off axis a bit. Kara having to fight for that swing through. Adjusting the swing some, down we go, 34.5. Time hurt a bit by that missed ring off of the rope swing. Off axis, just enough to require that extra swing, but still salvage it at the end. Skylar Awalt on her way now. Up we go, kicking out. Dropping down. See the approach on the trampoline. Double bounce. Steadies herself. Doesn't take any big jumps. Just wants to traverse a little more controlled off of those trampolines. Beelines it through. Onto the rope swing up. Out and around. Quick match grab and kick out onto the buzzer we go. 34.5 for Skylar Awalt. Riley Bishop standing by. Let's see how the parkour experience pays off here on speed. A lot of parkour athletes known for their technical ability for traversing quickly and efficiently from point A to point B. Riley Bishop going to try to do the same thing here on some ninja obstacles. Quick laches through. Gets the drop down. Single step off the first trampoline, steadies herself on the second, goes for the cat grab to the top of the box, and dropping down into the tiles into the next few swings. Dropping down quick off the trapeze. One backswing, cannonball swing up, legs through. Onto the rope, nice jump into it, nicely done. Going to swing for that last bar and need a backswing here. Unfortunate, but goes for the dismount right there. Heels hovering over the top. 32.3 for Riley Bishop. Charlotte Barrett standing by. On the move, striding into action off the top of the box, needing a extra swing here before going into the quick lache lines down. Matching on that lead tech. Bounce one, bounce two, over to the box. Cranes on top of the box there, no problem through the tiles. Looking for the kick out here. Swinging through, dropping down. Nice job on the corner side of that dismount platform. One hand, two hand, nice match tech onto the ring. Going to pull through here at the finish, grab onto the top of the box, and 27.5 for Charlotte. I don't know where she made up the time. Must have been, I mean, the backswing at the start you think would be the big deciding factor on the speed. But Charlotte at 27.5, just increasing the difficulty here for the other athletes. Addie going to take that shortcut off the start. Going to be powerful here on the lache line to get things going quickly. Trampoline bounce one, and then two. Big hop to the top. Going to make that crane landing, no problem. Tiles trotted across, no issues there. Backswing here on the ring. Looking for the trapeze, kicking on through. Gets the dismount, no problem. Running into that rope. One arm straight through into that ring, swing into the platform, 25.9 for Addie. Flawless run for Addie Herman. My goodness. That shortcut at the start, the powerful push through off of the block. Gets her in a great position coming out of the speed round.
Addie. Nice job, dude.
Thank you.
All right, we're standing by.
Oh,
Addie Herman, last runner of the Speed Wave and fastest time. Talk to me about your run.
Yeah, well, coming off of hybrid, I obviously had an unfortunate run there, messed up my plan a little bit, so I knew I had to go all out and commit to those moves. I sent it, it worked out, so I'm super happy with the place I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, let's go back and talk about the hybrid. Obviously, there was a misjudging call, unfortunate on your balance, and so the confusion that came down to the last obstacle. As an athlete, can you just talk me through how difficult is that to process in the moment?
Yeah, I've been through a lot of different difficult mental things, but never that mid-run, and it happens. It's a judging call, hard to tell, but when I got to that point, I thought that I had super low time, so I had to go right into it, and ideally I would have rested before there. So I think after that, threw me off mentally, but we came back for speed, so.
Yeah, you absolutely smashed it on speed. Have you seen the Burnout? Some athletes don't like to watch rules early, but have you looked at it? What are you thinking about the Burnout?
I have watched it. I'm super excited. I think it's a good course. I like the ending obstacles too, how they're more powerful strength obstacles, so I'm super excited.
Well, thank you. Can't wait to see you on Burnout, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
My goodness, great run from Addie, able to shake off what happened in hybrid. Shows the mental fortitude of these athletes out there when pressure is on. Mindset of a champion, able to adjust. And we'll be looking at the leaderboard once Mr. DeGangi comes back, pulls open the scoreboard from the bucket of chalk. As the cameras get adjusted and the course gets changed out. Be ready to go in just a minute. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us in the live stream. Don't forget, if you're not already currently subscribed, go ahead and do so. Helps us out. Hit that bell, like that video, share it around. One more round to go to determine who the top athletes will be qualifying for the championship. Championship, little hiccup there. A little championship rounds at Life Force to conclude season 5 out in Washington. As the team comes on back. Got Mr. Bellion back here taking a break. Hunty Buns back here getting some footage. Ready for some more content coming your way. And we'll be getting going here in just a bit for the top 8 athletes to move into speed, or excuse me, into burnout.
All right, so that is going to do it for our speed round. Burnout getting underway. Athletes are going to get their walkthrough in just a minute, so we're going to throw up our leaderboard presented by Bucket of Chalk. If you need some chalk, make sure you head on over to Bucket of Chalk. Our NSC Fantasy Prize this week is the top 3 athletes will get a $20 Bucket of Chalk gift card. They got sweatshirts, they got buckets of chalk, obviously. A lot of fun things. Make sure you guys check them out. And before we pull up our leaderboard here, let's talk about another one of our sponsors, Ninja Master. From registration to scoring and event setup to league administration, Ninja Master has been dedicated to delivering the best customer experience possible for the athlete, parent, fan, gym, and league. If you need help in creating and maintaining a regional Ninja League, or you're involved in a different sport that could use the kind of comprehensive system that Ninja Master provides, reach out, ninjamastersoftware.com. right, everybody getting back into it. Athletes are clearing the course. Burnout coming up. The rules for the burnout: once an athlete's feet leave the ground, they do not come back down until they fail or finish. Here is a look at the burnout rules. Time limit 5 minutes for this one. Final standings are determined by the combined scores of all 3 rounds, hybrid speed and burnout. No retry system here once the athletes start. If they fail, they are done.
Only retry they get is the next qualifier. Try
That's
to get
right.
back into another burnout. This is not meant to be easy. Meant to test the endurance, upper body. A little more akin to the original Ninja Warrior. If you ever seen the Sasuke, the Japanese original show, it's been going on since 1997. They're stage 3. Always some crazy upper body obstacles. Platforms in between there. But here, we've got it set to where the only rest they get is on their hands, perhaps at a shakeout point, at a stable bar where they can chalk up. But no locking legs anywhere on the apparatus. It can't hang upside down. Modified from how he used to do it. Used to have a couple midway rest points. Not anymore. Remember when was that change made? We kind of altered how the burnout styles.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere in the middle of season 2 potentially. You know, we had allowed some foot rests and some active rests in season 1, and athletes would, grab onto the truss and shake out. And the problem with that is they just shake out for too long. And so really trying to test these athletes, not giving them too good of any shakeouts or anything like that.
Yeah, if you want to hear some of the opinions of the other athletes, we got the Warm-Up Zone podcast over on the Patreon. Going to be played after this round is done, in between the female division and the open division. See what some of the hot takes are from Mr. Noah Munir, a special guest this week, alongside.
He's got a good one. He's got a big hot take about burnout. I'm curious to get the thoughts of the community on Noah's hot take about burnout courses.
Yeah, go tune in, see what was discussed there with Josiah Papel and Mr. Jackson Erdos. Been leading the charge for the Warm-Up Zone podcast. Had to do it in the fitness center this time around. Last time we were outside of the hotel. Looked like we might have to do it inside of the pool, but the echo was too much in the pool house. But we were able to figure it out in the fitness center this time at the various suites, Fairfield Suites and Inns, hotel chain we often visit on these trips. Here we go, top 8. See who's moving in. We are working our way through halfway mark of the season.
So first runner going to be Allison Bond, and she's been first every round, and she keeps pushing through, and she is really looking very good today here on day 2. And right now, sitting in 8th place coming in, but being the first runner is certainly a tough spot for her.
And we're off. Going to go with a couple of quick laches, kind of reverse of what they had to do on the speed. Dropping down, and notice the score on the bottom, 22 touch points. A couple obstacles have midway points, PVC transfers. Those do spin. Careful on where you're grabbing. Switch grip will help keep the grip from spinning out on you. Pre-chalking on the clothes or legs makes it a little easier to chalk up as you go. Don't have to trust whoever is there coaching alongside with the bucket of chalk. Onto the small hockey puck. Allison moving her way across onto the angled bar. Quick shake out here. Now this unstable bridge has 4 rings attached, and it will tilt completely to a 90-degree angle, lowering the athletes down, making the transfer a little tough. Able to swing out to it without utilizing the far side. We'll have to swing back a few times to straighten out the swing. Ooh, trying to pull up to that far ring. That's the tough part of going straight to the far side. It's an awkward move they have to make because now they have to build up enough swing to go forwards. Allison throws for it, not going to be able to reach it. Got through 11 obstacles in 1 minute and 11 seconds. Great job from Allison being the first athlete all throughout the final round. Not an easy position to be in. Able to make it all the way into the burnout. Kinley Jenkins standing by now. Kinley moving through. Hopping across those first few bars before moving into the rope swing up and over. Gonna burn that vertical grip a little bit more here on the rope, slipping a bit, missing a hand. She's getting a little spun around. Good save, Kinley. PVC sleeve pops off, but we're okay. Quick match grip, half on the hand, able to make it through. Chalk is there if needed. Gonna just shake out as we get ready for the cliff line. Goes up to the ledge and not able to push beyond the cliffhangers. Extra swings on that rope. May have burnt out the grip a little bit more than she was expecting. Zoe Harkness, ready for her burnout run. Australian Ninja Champion. First place in the Women's Elite Premier League for the WNL back in 2024. Ready to take on the burnout round. Swinging through. It's her first time taking on the burnout. We'll see what the plan of attack will be. Shooting for burnout clear. Not easy to come by in this late stage portion of the competition. Swinging across, risking that sleeve popping off, but we're okay, and no chalk needed. Wants to get right through these cliffhangers. Big move across the last gap. Now underneath and up onto the hockey puck. Big swing down onto the ring, and now little moment of rest as we work our way back up to the bar. No chalk needed, wants to keep moving. See what the plan of attack is going to be here. How can we get to that far side ring? Pulls up for it and misses on the first swing up. I saw the video demo of the course, and that move on the unstable ring bridge looked really tricky. Unstable bridge, an old school obstacle, and used to be placed after the salmon ladder, where they would have to hop across the bridge with hands only, but now they've got the rings, a bigger swing they have to deal with, and the extra factor of the ring swinging around adds a little more difficulty to that obstacle. Lily Barrett ready to go for her burnout run. And swinging on to get things started. Up to the ropes we go.
Coming into the round, Charlotte and Lily at the top of the leaderboard. Lily running a little bit on the earlier side because of her day one performance. And so with Addie and Charlotte both running later, really going to want to put together a good run here.
Keeping a straight arm on the cliffs. 3 moves through that cliff line. Conserving some pull power. Anytime you can traverse without having a bend in the arms, will save you some strength here. This is where we'll need it. Can we figure out the timing here on this ring transfer? Trying to go straight for a pull up to it. Bit of an awkward move here. Back into it, big reach up, fingertips, barely holding on.
Yeah, it's a huge pull strat.
And now a reverse throw. She was facing the wrong direction, but able to turn around, aware of the body position and how to do a 180. Quick side turn mid-flight, no problem for these athletes. And tossing over, working our way through. First wishbone hold here. Over to the next series of holds, cannonballs, and a few nunchucks on the eye bolts. And we're getting close. Next big swing onto another wishbone, a V formation. Taking some time to shake out. 19 obstacle is where she's at now, looking for the last handful. Have to go through a crank it up to finish things out. Got to get through this last really small hold. Ooh, fingers pop off. She says, nope, not quite ready yet. Going to switch hands. Back swing and making sure we can hold on to that trapeze. Not giving up.
Yeah, just 2 more touch points to go here.
See, she secured the 19th touch point by engaging that small floating cliffhanger there.
3 touch points, I apologize. She's looking for the 20th out of 22.
Oh, big swing getting built up here. Let's see what she decides to do. Goes straight onto it. No backswing this time, but now can we generate enough swing here? Couple bogey ledges. Double grab. Hold on, and a back fall off of the wishbone. Gets the touch point, but not able to move beyond it.
Yeah, well, just look at this pull strat. I mean, this is about halfway through the burnout that she's able to make this gigantic pull up to the next ring. After you've already done a good amount of stuff, to have that pull power, it's really impressive, and that's certainly going to be a breaking point.
Up next, Kara McCarthy. Kara ready to go. Part of the Ascend team as well. Making her way through. She has a burnout clear from past runs. Try to add another one to her resume. Few tricky spots to start off with the spinning bars here. Back to more static style obstacles with the cliff ledges. Hopping across. How fast can you get to the more dynamic obstacles. Big drop down there onto the ring. Going straight up, bypassing that angled bar.
Yeah, and there's another way to do this where you lache across the board off the two rings. We haven't seen any athletes try that. All opting to go for the big pull.
Keeping the swing going. Matching, but as she swings up, the ring swings away. Very technical obstacle here. Has to wait for the swing to be going forwards. A nice job. Dials it in patiently. Waits for that ring to get into the right position. And chalking up once again. And here we go. Into that wishbone. Oh no! I think she was trying to straighten her swing. Was a little off axis. Went to go back and reset, but falls off at that point. Tough break for Kara. Well, Riley Bishop getting ready for her run now. Riley jumping up. Just a big fan of those vertical limit holds. No vertical limits here in this burnout, but if she's used to doing those, I mean, she might feel right at home on some of these tougher, small, crimp style holds. Traverse through the rope swing. Quick turnaround into the PVC sliders. Quick match grip, trusting the other hand not to peel off as we hold on top of it. Really important to keep breathing as you go through. Another quick hop across that gap. Big reach over for the ring and goes straight onto the bar. Shaking out a bit more. And let's see the approach here. Gets that second ring in hand. Being patient, trying to get to it. Big back pull and gets the ring in hand. Really technical style obstacle. For as simple as that obstacle looks, it is a tricky one. Just rings on a unstable bridge. Causing the athletes to exert a little more energy here. Probably sooner than they would like. They've got some big tosses coming up, and you can see Riley trying to shake out the grip to be ready as we get this next swing through built up. Over we go. Vertical grip, sliding back, trying to save it, and peels off on the way down. Riley pushing through, 17 touch points. Charlotte Barrett stepping up right now. Down to our last two. Charlotte. No burnout clears quite yet. Would be pretty epic for her to get a burnout clear at her home gym competition. Final big competition for this location before they move into their new space, just across the other side of the mall here.
Yeah, and coming into this round, it really comes down to a showdown between her and Lily, her sister. She's going to have to match Lily's performance here on the burnout if she wants a shot at first place. Lily trying to hold her off.
Moving very confidently here through the halfway point. Can we time this ring swing out? Changing the body position. Grab up on the backswing. A little mistimed here is going to send her into a spiral. Quick adjustment to save it. Ooh, getting in hot water here. Pretty frustrating when you get into these positions. So you're going to shake out a little bit, the side-to-side swing. A-OK to relax. Just steadying herself here. Oh, tries to kip into it, and the ring just gets away from her each time as she pulls up. You can see she's trying to talk with the sidelines. And this grip is going to be really tested here for later in the course. Should we be able to figure this swing out? Big pull and touches the ring that time. Got close. See, she's really fighting for this here. Hands opening up a bit. Again, really close. This is a tough one, man, when you're hanging here that long, hoping the next pull will be the last that you have to make. The battle continues, but Charlotte fights through.
Way, Strat. After all that, still able to make it and still have strength left.
Oh, boy. Well, now the gut check starts to come in as we need more grip for the later obstacles here. Can we recover? Those holds on the ring, they feel fine on the hands. They're not too taxing, but those pulls that she did about 5 or 6 attempts, those were like full-on muscle-up type power moves to get to that higher ring.
If she gets to the 14th touch point, Strat, she will swap Kara McCarthy and Riley Bishop on the leaderboard. So Riley would jump into 3rd, Kara into 4th. So keep an eye on that leaderboard at the bottom.
Big swing across now onto the Cannonball Alley. Will the grip be strong enough to traverse further into this burnout? Crowd coming alive for the support here. This would be incredible to see Charlotte fighting with everything she's got. Not too often do we see people hang this long into the 5-minute territory. 45 seconds is all she has left to try to get a few more touch points. I think we've only ever seen Jarrah Boyd hang the full duration of a time limit in a burnout. Charlotte about to be the second person ever to do so in NSC history.
Here we go, Strat.
Onto the hockey puck. First bogey in hand.
If she touches it, she'll bump into 1st. Just needs to touch. Oh no, it was a tie. It ties her with Lily.
Oh my gosh, dude. Epic moment out there. Oh, what a battle. See the emotions kind of running high there, and it's understandable. She's going to hate to get interviewed right now. I think DeGangi might have a hard time pulling her for an interview. We'll see. We know how the emotions can get out there in a battle like this.
Charlotte.
When your adrenaline is just skyrocketing through the roof. See if she's okay for one.
You don't have to. You can say no. You can say no. Okay.
Ganji going to give her a second here so she can collect herself a little bit. And understandable. Emotions run high out here. Remember, I got choked up on A&W. Cried during my interview in season 11. It's one of those things. Great run out there from Charlotte.
All right. Char will stand here. We'll look at our camera this way. Charlotte, that was one of the most, that might have been the most epic burnout run that we have ever had at NSC. Can you talk to me just a little bit about, as you're swinging through the rings and so many attempts, what's going through your head as you just keep swinging back and forth?
I was so mad. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I wasn't even close on my first 10 times. And then Jordan just kept telling me to kick to him, and I was, and it just was not working.
Yeah, but honestly, having the grit to fight through, get to the next bar, as soon as you got through it and you knew it was over and you had a few more obstacles ahead of you, what are you thinking as you're hanging on that bar after you finished it?
I knew that if I got there faster than Lily, then I would have won. But I knew that was out of the question because I was so much slower. So I really wanted to get it and then get the next touch point. I was pissed.
Yeah, I mean, it's you and Lily. It comes down to the two of you. You knew that she got to here, and so being able to stick this catch, that was going to be the difference. So as you're hanging on this bar, time is ticking down. You were almost another athlete who timed out on Burnout, which we've only had one before. Hanging on this bar, knowing you need to get past this, what are you thinking?
I think if I had 2 minutes, then 2 more minutes, I could have done it.
So we should extend the Burnout time limits to 7 minutes, is what you're saying?
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to put in a bid to extend our Burnout time limits. I'll get back to you on the decision. But honestly, Charlotte, seriously, one of the grittiest, most awesome Burnout runs that we have ever had. These are why we put the Burnouts in these competitions, to see stuff like that. I am so impressed, and I know it wasn't the end result that you wanted, but seriously, huge, huge, huge congratulations. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome, Char.
My, oh my, great run out there, Charlotte. A gritty performance. Able to fight through the frustrations on the ring bridge to dig deeper into the course. Final athlete, Addie Herman, is going to close out the day here on the Burnout round and the fourth qualifier, hopping through the Lachey's to get things going. Addie has a Burnout clear in the books already. Can we see one today to end this qualifier? Hopping her way through. Looking for a couple more moves here on the cliff ledges. That's going to bump her into fourth right now to go ahead and qualifier for the finals. But she is not satisfied with that. Wants to try to bump up a little further. We'll have to get beyond fourth place. And this is going to be the culprit right here. Ring swing up, almost gets it on her first try. Had it for a second. Pulling back up, and same results as we've seen a handful of athletes get stuck here. Big reach, and oh no, a shocker. Not quite able to get the hold, and a sudden drop from Addie. It's going to close out the day. I think we're going to have one more interview. Mr. Ganji going to head back out onto the floor, and then we're going to do the awards ceremony. Great job to all the athletes. Impressive work as we close out the day here at Ascend.
Lily. Give it up for our winner, Lily Barrett! All right, we're standing by. Lily Barrett is your winner for the fourth qualifier of the season. Lily, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, especially with my burnout. I didn't think that my burnout run was actually
too great, especially because I got caught up on there. But it's like my first time I've ever won a burnout, so.
Let's go. I mean, you did win the burnout. It was close at the end there, and we got to talk about Charlotte. Tell me a little bit about your sister's run and seeing her get to the exact same spot and just the amount of time that she was up there.
Her run was actually insane. Like, after she spent so long on those rings, and I, like, to be honest, I was not expecting her to even get, like, over here because of how long she spent. She was up there for so long, but, like, she did so good, and I'm, like, so proud with, like, how her entire competitions, like, went. Like, everything worked out for her pretty well, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, she had an amazing competition. She takes second place. You guys actually tied at 41 points for first place, but you ended up winning on the tiebreaker. What is that car ride home going to be like?
She's definitely going to be a bit upset, but obviously I'm glad that I won, and I'm glad that she was able to get second behind me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's so cool. The two of you sisters, I mean, just really up and coming in the sport, and seeing the two of you at the top of the leaderboard is awesome, and I think we're all cheering it on. So nicely done. Tell me, the last thing I want to ask is just about you coming into day two. You know, we're typically used to seeing you run later in the run order last. Right now, in this competition, you were right in the middle. What's the difference of running in the middle throughout every round versus at the end?
I think most of the time it depends on the course of like where I want to run. Obviously running last is going to be an advantage for any course because I'm going to be able to see like exactly what I like have to do to win. This time, like, I think it puts like a lot less pressure on my run because I'm just doing what I have to do, like what I can do. Like, I'm just doing what I can do the best I can do and not worrying about like my placement because I don't even know what I have to do.
Yeah, well, honestly, amazing weekend. Great job taking the win, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice job, Lily. All right, Brad and Ryan Stratus is going to take us down to the floor and get our podiums going.
Question.
Yeah. We're live right now.
Yeah, we got 3 qualified now. How's that?
We're still going down to 5th for right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can announce the 5th as well.
Okay. And here we go, folks. Ascend and trying to figure out the podium situation. It's a struggle out there. Team building exercise. Lucas, you good? All right, gather around for the award ceremony. Gather around. Come on over. Could I get everybody's attention, please, in the building? Award ceremony. Here we go. Top 4 athletes. Top 4 athletes. In 4th place, we have Kara McCarthy. Nice job, Kara. There you go. In 3rd place, we have Addie Herman. Nice job, nice job. In 2nd place, we have Charlotte Bitch. Great fight out there. In 1st place, we job. And these are your top athletes qualifying for the finals at NSC Ascend Qualifier number 4. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. And they get some t-shirts, some custom Ascend t-shirts. Look at that. Also qualifying in 5th place is Riley Bishop. We're qualifying 5th place. Riley, come on out. Making the cut there in 5th. Awesome, we're all good on photos, good on camera. Come on down, ladies, awesome work. Thank you so much, everybody. Hats off to all the athletes performing out here. Hats off to the Ascend team. Great job to Team Ascend. Lucas, want to say any words to the crowd? Close things out for this round.
All right, thank you guys all for coming out. Hope you guys had a good time. Matt and I put a lot of work into designing the course this week and for the past few months, so we hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys crushed it out there, and we'll see you guys at the next one.
All right, and that's going to do it, folks. Wrapping up, we'll be back for some more action coming up in the open round in just a little bit. Stay tuned.
All right, everybody, that's going to do it for our female division. Congratulations, Lily, Charlotte, and Addie, your top 3. That will do it. We're going to close down the stream. We're going to get things turned over for the men's open courses. And we'll be back in just a little bit. A huge shout out to our Patreon supporters and to our sponsors. We got the warm-up zone coming up. Go on over to Patreon where the warm-up zone will be available. Podcast hosted by Jackson Erdos. And unfortunately, it was filmed on Friday night, so they won't be talking about the skip and being mad at me and Bellion, but that's okay. We'll save it for the next one. We'll get their thoughts on the call there. But it's all in all good spirits. But that's going to do it. Make sure you guys check out that podcast, which is coming up in just a little bit, and we'll see you guys this afternoon.
What's up, ninjas? We're excited to tell you more about our Bucket Mania competition. This event is 4 days long. The first 2 days, July 30th and 31st, is our 6th Pro Bucket of Chalk competition, bringing back the 4-stage traditional format that we all love so much.
August 1st and 2nd will be Mini Bucket. Last year was incredible watching the next generation of athletes coming out. This year, everything will be bigger and better.
Sign up is on screen right now, and we'll see you there.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough or or fast or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, bucket of chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet merch, so go online and check it out. Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this ninja family vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.